Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another version of Jrods Garage out here in Oklahoma. We've got my 1999 3000 GT VR-4. For those that know these cars, know this is kind of the unicorn. This is the holy grail. This is the special one. They only made 284, just call it 280 units of this car, brought to the United States. They made them in red, black, white, and green. Green is being the most rare. Love to have a Zurich green one, can't find one. But I bought this car about 8 years ago, bone stock out of North Carolina. It had plastic dip wheels, they were black, and other than that, it was pretty stock. And currently, it looks as it would have rolled off from the factory.
3000 GT, and you'll probably see something
now that I'm
pop
thinking
up.
about it, I had the Dodge version of it. I had the Conquest.
Yeah, the Stealth. Oh, the Conquest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had one of those.
Yeah,
Those things were sick.
Yeah, those were cool.
I love them.
But it's kind of a sheep and wolf clothing. It makes over 500 all-wheel horsepower. It's a very simple setup. It's got a set of Dworks 1000cc fuel injectors, Dworks fuel pump, a clutch, Kiagawa billet 19T turbos, old school HKS side mount intercoolers, downpipe exhaust, and a HKS DLI for ignition. Other than that, it's 100% as it would have came from Mitsubishi. And the car is just a blast to drive. These cars were all-wheel drive, all-wheel steering, V6 and twin turbo. They were rated at 320 horsepower from the factory. Of course, that's crank horsepower. They make about 240, 250 to the wheel stock, and this one now makes 500, over 500. So it's almost a two-time or three-time increase in wheel horsepower. So this car is a blast to drive. We're gonna go drive it today and hope you guys enjoy it. For one, the 99 has true black door panels, true black dash. Most of these cars had a charcoal dash and charcoal door panels. So that was something cool they did in 99. This car has home link. A lot of the earlier cars did not have this. This car is equipped with a sunroof. Some of the earlier models had a glass Targa roof that would actually pop off. The 94 Plus have a 6-speed transmission. 91 and 93 have a 5-speed. And the 94 Plus cars had 20 more horsepower from the factory. All it was a little boost reduction in the factory boost solenoid that Mitsubishi removed. They found a miraculous 20 more horsepower. This car, being a 99, has the combat spoiler that's mechanically adjustable on the side, and it's pretty sought after. It's a lot like the Lancer Evolution. We actually just got through driving my Evo, and so hopping in this car, feeling how heavy the clutch feels and feeling the gearbox, it's a lot different driving experience. The Evo is a lot smaller, it's more nimble, but we're gonna go out here. I haven't driven this car in a while, so I'm kind of gonna blow some cobwebs out of this thing. It hits so much different than the Evo. It sounds different too, but this car is a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll do a little quick rip in it. Feels a lot different, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
This car, like the Evo, has a rough 4th gear synchro. This car has a rough 3rd gear synchro, so I got to be really easy on the 3rd gear shift. And this car is on about 28 pounds of boost, if I remember right, when we got off the dyno with it. Quick funny story. For those of you that were racing cars, street cars in the early 2012 to 14 era, Texas Invitational, Texas 2K, cars like that. Dalton McGuire, a good friend of mine, had a car they called Boostly. It was a bad boy, Quicksilver 6-speed Supra. Went to the Texas Invitational, did work. I can't remember if he won the 6-speed class or did super well, but it was trapping like insane times. 1320 did a video on it, got over 1 million views. Dalton was like one of the fastest stick shift Supra guys in the country at the time. Good friend of mine though. When this car came up for sale, it was in North Carolina and it was close to Dalton. Dalton went out and looked at it for me. If I remember right, I wired or sent Dalton a check, and Boostly, as he was known, drove this mint 99 VR-4 from North Carolina straight through all the way to Oklahoma City. And I think I put him on a plane or whatever, he flew home. But so this car's first introduction to me was one of the craziest wheelman in the game at the time, driving a 6-speed 1800 horsepower Supra, drove it. So I just knew he was going to crash that son of a bitch. Yeah, these turbos whistle so loud. I don't know what it is about them, but they are super duper loud. I love Oklahoma roads. Like playing Frogger with potholes. Thing's a rocket. That's fun, man.
That thing's quick.
That's what's cool about this car is it's such a big, heavy, it's a grand touring car, you know. These cars are designed to get out on the open road and just go. They have a 19-gallon fuel tank in them. I mean, you can drive forever in these cars. You get them out on the open road and those big winders, those big sweeping corners like that. The all-wheel drive kicks in, the all-wheel steering's there. It's just a really cool car. And obviously when it's modified at 500 wheel horsepower, the power is just on tap. You guys seatbelt on? Okay, no. What are you holding on for? You ready, Lincoln? You want a little boost? Was that fine? What's your favorite car, Lincoln? This one or the Evo? This one? Oh. We've had this one a lot longer. Ow! Good knee, you're on it.
Any future plans with this one?
Not at all. I think this car is kind of like the Evo. If I end up hurting the motor, the factory motor, I think that 129,000 miles on it's 100% unopened. Stock cam, stock. So yeah, if I end up hurting the motor, yeah, I'll probably change the setup on it. But until that point, there's no point in messing with this car, in my opinion. It's not the fastest thing in the road, but man, it has its presence. People that see it, that know what it is, are like, ooh, that's a 99 VR-4. And it's definitely fast enough to catch a couple of the new Camaros or Mustang by, you know, they're not going to expect this old car to be that fast. Well, that was our ride in my 1999 3000 GT VR4 that makes 500 horsepower. It's such a different car than the Evo, but what's nice about this car and the Evo is it's got 4 seats. So Lincoln actually rode around with us for a little bit. Did you have fun? You like this car better than the Evo? And what's cool about this is like he has literally been around this car his entire life. He's 8. I've had this car about 8 years. We would have bought this about the time he was born. And you know, I've been around these cars since 2003. It's kind of a crazy number. I've owned over 100 of these cars. I buy and sell them, fix them, part them out. And this was kind of my holy grail car. And it's just an awesome car. It's just, you don't see these cars driving around, and this car is in really, really good shape. And what's crazy is today's market, you know, in the 99s, these headlights only came on the 99s. These corner markers, this bumper, the spoiler, the sail panel behind the window, all that is 99 specific body panel stuff. And in today's world, these parts bring a premium because it was only ever made in 1 year, the 3000 GT. I'm just gonna keep it and drive it. And we don't drive this car a lot. It gets driven, I don't know, once a month, twice a month, maybe at that. And just continue to drive it. Maybe when he gets a little bit older, maybe it'll be his car. So we'll see. Thank you guys for joining us on this episode, and hopefully you enjoy the car.